Welcome, there we go. Hello and welcome to the William Hill World Darts Championship here live at the Fans Village at Ali Pali. I'm Dan Dawson, this is Chris Murphy.
Hi.
For On The Wire, we will be talking you through what is coming up tonight in the final night of round 4 action. We've already seen some epic stuff this afternoon and indeed last night. We'll run you through that with various odds we're going to show you as well. We'll be playing the greatest game in the world, Play Your Cards, Peter Wright, with my lovely assistant. But first, this last night, Gary Anderson, Chris Dobey. We very nearly saw another massive name tumble out of the tournament, Chris.
Yeah, and that's twice that it's nearly happened to Gary Anderson. Jermaine Waterman missed a dart to beat him. Dobey missed a big number that
Don't
could have
miss the big
saved
number.
the match. Do not miss the big number. And Gary Anderson didn't miss the double six. And you can't say move safely through, but he's still going.
Look, Gary Anderson won both his world titles here on double 12. Twice it was double 6 that came to his rescue, having missed the double 12 yesterday against Chris Dobey. He is a very lucky boy. He says he is riding his luck to be in the tournament still. However, nothing lucky about what we saw from Michael van Gerwen, the world #1, beating Adrian Lewis, 108 average. He sent out a statement, didn't he, Chris?
Yeah, he's just steamrolling his way through the field. Lewis showed signs of what he can do, but every time he threatened Michael van Gerwen, he just slammed the door shut. He's having none of it, and it's looking a cruise to the title so far.
Well, they were the two first names through to the quarter-final stages of the William Hill World Championship. We saw 3 more players join them this afternoon. Started with an incredible comeback, yet again from Nathan Aspinall, beating Devon Peterson. Brendan Dolan, pretty easy stuff, really, against Benito van der Pas. It was a comfortable cruise to a 4-1 win. But this final game, this was, I mean, we didn't see it coming, did we?
Another big shot. Why didn't we see it coming? I don't know. But Ryan Joyce, he did survive 5 match starts here against James Wade, and he got his at the 5th attempt too. He's gone. He hasn't even got a radar so far under it. Ryan Joyce, he's got Michael van Gerwen next. He doesn't think he can win. Do you think he can win?
Well, yes, I do. Look, this mad tournament.
It's a bold call.
Yeah, look, tonight, if we have 2 of the seeded players go out, I know it's a long shot, but if we have, that would mean in the quarterfinals we have 5 unseeded players, 5 players from outside the top 32 in the quarterfinals. It'd be a ridiculous situation, but it genuinely could happen the way this tournament has gone. And speaking of ridiculous situations, Murph, you ready?
Why am I here?
You are here because you are a human plimp who wants to play the greatest game in the world. Play Your Cards, Peter Wright. You not only win this charming hat, yeah? But this equally charming T-shirt that cost an awful lot of money to make. Come on, there's some German lads over there. Who's playing? Yeah? Come on. One of you come up here. Come up here now. Right. So the game is very, very simple. Play Your Cards, Peter Wright. We have the Play Your Cards, Peter Wright cards over here. Stand there, my man. There we go. Go on then. What's your name?
Patrick.
Where do you come from?
Germany.
Any more specific than Germany? No, just Germany. That's fine. Right, okay. Here is the cards. You hold these, Murph. Human plinth. Right.
Should we swap places? Shall I
Just
go in the middle?
just stand there. Stand there. Right.
Here?
No, there. Right. Here's the game. Right. I'm going to give you a card, and on this card is a dart player. Do not drop them, Murph. Hold them at the bottom. Come on now. Debbie McGee would have been better. Right. Peter Snakebite Wright is your card. Okay. Peter Snakebite Wright is the world #3. Okay. The next card that comes out of the deck. Will it be a player who is higher in the world rankings, so towards Michael van Gerwen, or lower in the world rankings than Peter Snakebite Wright, the world #3? What do you think, Patrick?
Rob Cross. It's a higher position.
You think the next card? You think the next card is going to be higher than world #3, Peter Snakebite Wright? Out of all the players in the world of darts, it is either going to be Rob Cross or Michael van Gerwen to be higher. If this is right, this is an incredible guess. Is that what we're going for?
Yeah. Higher.
He's saying higher. He is sticking with higher. This is the most gutsy display we've ever seen on Play Your Cards, Peter Wright. Oh, it's Kevin Painter, who I'm sure the artist does. Wait, let's just ask him. What rank are you, Kev?
1.
He's right, but unfortunately for the purposes of this, no. Congratulations. You get a T-shirt just for being the most ridiculous contestant we've ever had on this show. Thank you very much.
How's your look, Dan? How is
the
your
Germans are coming, and now they are going. There we go. And we didn't even get to look at all these wonderful... We didn't even get to look Kyle Anderson or Mark Webby-Webster. Good dad. Good dad. Right. Okay. We are going to go and talk about tonight's action. But first, we've had lots of things being filmed around here in the fans' village. And we're going to share one of you with a minute. But darts, look at this man here. These tattoos, sir, are they all yours? Are they all yours? They're all genuine, right? Are any of them darts related? Right. Well, that's where you're missing out. Murphy, have a look at these.
Okay.
These are all genuine, right? That is difficult to tell from me. You tell that is a genuine super chin tattoo. That is a Daryl Gurney tattoo. Somebody in the world has a Daryl Gurney tattoo, but that's quite stylish. It's got the no, it's not yours. No, I know it's not yours. Right? Show us another. That. Who do you think that is? That's a signature, obviously.
I've heard a call
Which
of
one?
Hybrex.
Which one? Yeah, it's not everybody's favourite Hybrex, Ronnie, but it is Kim Hybrex. Where do you think that tattoo is? I'll give you a clue. It's not Kim Hybrex's arm. Somebody else has Kim Hybrex tattoo signature on their arm. It's not Ronnie either. It's not Dana Verhagen either. Right, this one. This is impressive. Look at this! That's a darts manufacturer tattooed on a man's face. That's Mr. Hoshino out in Japan. Now, admittedly, I don't think that's permanent, but if it is, it's a heck of an effort as an advert. And this is, right, steel yourselves for this one. Do you remember that?
Ryan Searle? Ryan Searle?
No, it's not Ryan Searle. It's Daniela Allfrey, the former walk-on girl. Now, that is somewhere between dedication and mental disorders, but that is a genuine tattoo. But none of them are as good as a guy we found walking around here just the other day. Have a look at this. Not that. Just, right, two things with that. One, the man has something approximating Paul Lim tattooed on his backside. And two, it doesn't even, if you're going to do it, make sure it looks a little bit like Paul Lim. It looks like a character from, I don't know, look. That's like King of the Hill.
Do you think he just walked into the tattoo shop and said, I'll have a Paul Lim, and they weren't quite sure who
I've
he
no
was?
idea. Look, right, enough. We've seen enough of a man's backside tonight.
Yes, let's
Right,
get to the dart.
tonight we are going to see the quarterfinals set up. Ryan Searle, Michael Smith, Jamie Lewis and Dave Chisnell, two seeded players fighting out. What are the odds, eh? Don't see that very often in this tournament. And then Rob Cross continuing the defence of his title. Murph, take us through that first one briefly. Michael Smith, third favourite for the title. Ryan Searle, complete outsider.
Ryan Searle said he wanted to play Michael Smith, said the pace would suit him. Smith didn't like that. And I think that Michael Smith will be too strong for Searle, whose run will come to an end tonight.
This, last year's semi-finalist versus the five-time major finalist, this will see, I predict, 20 180s. It's going to be, there will be loads of 180s in that. He's one of the biggest 180s in the game, and, oh, hello. Wow. And Jamie Lewis, last year's semi-finalist, he hit loads here last year. Surely that's going to be a 180 fest.
It will be, and it's too close to call for me as well. I think it's going to go 7 sets too. Right,
This man here, at the very start of the year, said that one player you want to look out for is Luke Humphries. Now, all this year, he's been good. He's been just missing out on tournaments like the European Championship and stuff, but he has been playing well. And fair play, I had to give him credit for that.
Thanks, Dan. Thank you.
Now, you are insufferable, because that is an incredible run.
It certainly is, but I think he gets beat 4-0 by Rob Cross tonight. I'm only joking. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with it and say that Luke Humphries causes the shock of the tournament tonight and beats the world champion Rob Cross.
Right, well, undoing all his good work at predicting what was happening. Look, that's your menu for tonight. Let's get some odds for the action coming up.
I'm joined by the William Hill ambassador, Rod Harrington, and we are ready for another round of Rod's Odds. Rod, we've got another busy evening session. Ryan Searle takes on Michael Smith. What are you saying for that?
Well, Michael Smith played exceptionally well yesterday, you know, over the 100 average. He's one of these players that's got this prolific scoring power, hits the treble 20, hits a lot of 180s, and I think he's just going to overpower Ryan Searle with this. So I've got to go with a Smith win and the most 180s in this match. I think that's a good bet.
Thank you very much for that, Rod. And also Jamie Lewis, Dave Chisnall.
Well, this is going to be a real good game. Jamie Lewis has not played that well all year. Here last year he played brilliant. He's turned up this year again playing brilliant. Dave Chisnall is one of the most prolific 180 hitters in the game. However, he misses doubles at crucial times. But I just think that Dave Chisnall is going to get over the line. I think he's just going to have the edge. So it's Dave Chisnall. But I'm going to go over on 180s in the match, the total 180s in the match, because I think they're both going to hit a load.
Thank you very much. He's helping you out here. And finally, Rob Cross v Luke Humphries. Rod, what are you saying?
Well, this could be a real classic. I mean, we've got the reigning William Hill champion here, and he's up against Luke Humphries, who beat Dimitri Vandenberg last night in a real epic. This is another one of these youngsters that's coming through the system that's absolutely unbelievable. But I think Rob Cross has got over 2 in different games, both over 100 averages, and I think he's just going to have too much firepower for Luke. But it just wouldn't surprise me if Luke had an upset.
Thank you very much, Emma Jones, talking to Odd Harrington, the former world number 1 2-time world match play champion. Murph, you have one last chance. Are you sure the defending champion gets beaten tonight by Luke Humphries in the final game?
Well, that's why they play the matches, Dan, but I'm going to say Rob Cross goes out tonight.
Rob Cross goes out, Murphy says. He is joint third favourite with Michael Smith. That is your evening's entertainment. By the end of tonight, we will have our quarter-finalists. Enjoy.